Alright, so back in London, this time we're off to go and find the Collard and Collard factory over in Camden Town. Today, if you ask anybody in the world to name a famous brand of piano, they will definitely say Yamaha. Back in the 1800s, if you ask someone the same question, they would say Collard and Collard.
Originally built in 1850, we come across this rather fantastic round building called the Rotunda. This is the main feature of the Collard and Collard factory. The original building caught fire in 1850. The fire started at the top of the building, but due to there being an open lift shaft in the centre of the building, the fire quickly spread. The local residents did the best they could to save as many instruments as possible. The current building was built in 1851, an exact copy of the original building, but to help prevent the spread of fire, it is of a more solid brick construction with very thick floors made out of brick. Workers used to complain that the windows of this building did not open, so they had permission to smash the glass panes to get as much ventilation through the building as they could in the summer. In the winter, they would then board up these broken windows to try to keep the cold out. Today the building is office blocks. In its heyday, this building used to see 2,500 pianos produced a year. The upright pianos were built in the main building and the grand pianos were built inside buildings. Downstairs was a magnificent showroom and offices. Collard and Collard was to take over the production of the Kirkman pianos. The story behind this takeover was when John Collard was working late one evening and had a knock on the door. When he opened the door, a frail elderly lady was waiting for him. This was the niece of the current owners of Kirkman, who had recently passed away. She said she was wanting to sell the business and was going to offer it to Collard and Collard. After a discussion, she said the terms of the takeover were that only fine instruments were to bear the Kirkman name in tradition of the heritage of the company, and the name was to keep going. When John asked how much she wanted for the Kirkman company, she said that was the cost of the deal, just those agreements, and Collard took over the Kirkman manufacturing. Collard and Collard was eventually to close in 1929. It was taken over by the Chappell Company, who continued to build both Kirkman and Collard pianos. Chappell was later taken over by Kemble, who very rarely put Collard and Collard onto an instrument. Kemble was later taken over by Yamaha. In recent years, the name Collard and Collard was bought, and the pianos are now produced under license by Pearl River in China.
Well, I'm heading away from the Collard and Collard factory now, and that was a lovely unexpected visit. As I was looking for the old logo, which is on the steps, which I was aware of, I was asked what I was doing, and I was very kindly invited to go inside the building and have a look around. I've got some photographs from the building, and I was introduced to a lovely gentleman called Mark, who's been working there for quite some time, who lives in the area, and his company has got some old photographs currently in storage because they're doing some building works on their floors, and they happen to have an old Collard and Collard square piano they bought to put back into the factory. He has very kindly said that I can come back when they've got the photographs and the piano back out, and I'm actually going to do a film about the Collard and Collard family and how the company came about. So that was a lovely unexpected invitation, and there'll be more information to come later.